I'm sorry if I'm being a bit too emotional about the whole thing. It's just that it's not something that I wish on my worst enemy, to be honest. So that's why up to today I struggle eating white rice. Because whenever I see it, it reminds me of those maggots. So when I see that, I just like maggots in a plate.
Yeah.
So I have to hurry and just turn it to stew. So most of the time I prefer jollof rice. So I just turn it to stew. And I eat it like else, I will not be able to eat it. And if I feel any sensation on my skin, whether it's breeze, I don't touch the air, like it's in maggots.
Yeah.
Because of that trauma.
Yes.
So that was how I was living. Like, when I came to Benin, the first place I rented, they chased me out. No, who chased me out? The guy, like, physically assaulted me. I was really bleeding. You know, second place, at this point in time, my only consolement and my only companion was a pack of cigarettes. Understand? Because I felt like, okay, they say the smokers are liable to die young. Please, God, can this kill me fast? This time, so at that point in time, my prayer was no longer, God, heal me. My prayer now was like, God,
take me.
Just give me a quick death. Let this, put an end to this, come on. Okay, I know that I'm not worth saving. It's okay, I know. Now me do myself, because everybody have made me believe that now me do myself. So when people tell you the same thing all over and all over and all over again, you get to believe it, and you get to believe that you intentionally did it to yourself without them even hearing the story. So I actually accepted that fact in my head that I did it to myself. So I'm like, and I started approaching God with that same approach, that God, I did it to myself. I know I deserve whatsoever happened to me. But please, can you save me the shame and reproach and just kill me? So at that point in time, I was still struggling like that, one hospital to another, did first skin grafting, they took fled from my labs and all that. I relapsed again. There was a time I was in the hospital, and at the same time, even in the hospital, I was still sneaking in drugs. I could remember when I was in a rehab, I was there for 6 months. And at that point, and this time around, it was someone, a philanthropist, like someone I don't know from Adam, that actually sponsored it. But before that time, let me tell you where the breakthrough started. In this brokenness, understand? Because like I told you, there was a part I never mentioned to you. I used to be a young evangelist as a child. Even to the extent, my secondary school operator, or James College back then in Port Harcourt, gave me scholarship. Because they even gave me free room that I can go, because they know I go to other schools to preach. Morning devotion, some schools, with some Fridays I go. Understand? As a secondary, I'm talking about GS1, GS2.
Yes.
Understand? I received my scholarship in GS2 first time, and they were like, until you graduate the school, you never pay school fees again. Understand? So that was how I grew up. So the idea of God was not strange to me. But something happened, which was a different story entirely. I was sexually molested, and by someone I actually trusted in the body of Christ. And that led to me doubting the existence of God, that Satan using your intelligence against you again. So at this point in time, I was now like, okay, you know what? Everything I've tried doesn't work. So let me go and go in style. Understand? Let me go and go in place, like overdosing myself. So I now bought 10 mil syringe, the biggest syringe, yeah. And I bought one pack, and I dragged all the one pack into the 1 mil syringe at once. I looked, and the funny thing is, it's so funny how desperation is the mother of all invention. Because before I became an addict, I knew nothing about my human anatomy. Understand? But it became so bad that I actually know how to trace every vein in my body. The addiction became so bad that I was injecting I didn't even know there was palm on my vein until I became a junkie.
Vein on your palm?
Yes, I was injecting it. And you know how painful the palm is. And when you inject yourself, you be telling yourself, no pain, no gain, no pain, no gain. Okay, let me blow your mind. I injected down to my testicles. That was how bad it was. Like when my body had become so swollen that I could not find veins anymore. I would stay like this. I'll carry my testicles, the veins on my testicles. I'll use the to inject again, because I could no longer find vein, and I always took it intravenous. So at some point in time too, that's where my legs started decaying and all that started swelling. So when the ulcers opened and started decaying, the only place I could find blood flow was in the healthy red tissues. The skin tissues that are red. So if I inject that place and I track blood flows, it means I can inject that place and not feel it in. Then within seconds I feel it. But so sometimes I have to inject multiple times. And one thing you have to understand is when you inject that place dies. Sorry.
Yeah.
When you inject that place dies. So meaning I was killing myself and I couldn't stop. I thought it was killing me, but I couldn't stop. So that's that, and I felt it's time to go in style. I decided to trace the artery here that leads to the heart. Most doctors use it for emergencies. So if you can't find the for emergencies, that's to tell you how well I know the
grounded now.
So when I want to run tests, they start watching. I'm like, you will not find vein. Give it to me. Let me do it. And they'll be like, okay, before you know, I've gotten vein and take. They'll be like, okay, are you a medical person? I'm like, don't worry. Understand? So, and at that point, like, let me go out and style. That was how the vein. I just went to the mirror. It was something tied my neck to make sure it was tight enough for the veins to pop out, and I just immediately I got it. Looking at the mirror, I traced it out. Blood flow. At that point, I said, "Lose the rope. If you see the force, so that if it was with anger, but I was hoping it would give me a heart attack. That's with that pressure straight to the heart. So that I hit it. Within, I think less than, when I did it, I was now staggering one kind fine. I don't think it was up to 1 minute. I passed out.
Because it's straight to heart.
I passed out. So,
was anybody there before you passed out?
I had nobody. All this while these 6 years I was telling you, I was on my own.
Okay.
I was living alone.
Okay.
And if you ask me how I survived that 6 years till tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know. It was just God's grace all the way. I keep asking myself, how? No job, nothing. How did I survive all through that period? God all the way. Now, I passed out. But this is where the story becomes interesting. You know that kind of thing, you know Nigerian film now, when we say, you don't watch too much Nigerian film, if you say everything action movie. When I started regaining consciousness, everything was blurry. I was opening my eyes little by little. Everything was white and blurry on that. Is this heaven? I don't finally reach. I was not happy. Finally I escaped. Is this heaven? Go. If not heaven,
you're not thinking of judgment.
No, because I judgment. My own I don't come out. Nobody they reason me like that again. I don't escape. No, go bury me. Well done. After all, what my dad said was, they should carry me to the village so that I can die there, because it's easier to bury me in the village than to carry my corpse from Port Harcourt to the village. So meaning he was already waiting for my burial. So at least let me understand, make the whole thing shorter for them. I don't bother write notes. Who I want to write notes to? I don't get anybody. I had no friend, I had no relationship, I had no family. Understand? So who I want to write notes to? Which I want to explain, they have already had their own impression of me. So what do I say?
The news anymore.
Understand? So what do I say to actually tell them, you people forsake me when I needed you, and now I came myself? They already considered me dead. What difference does it make writing the notes? So I just went straight up and I was like, open my eye. Now heaven have been here. Anyone, as long as we don't come out, we'll face something. Only for me to open my eyes.
You're still on it.
I was still inside my room, and I was so angry. I can remember how my body was shaking with anger. And funny enough, I was not angry at myself. I was angry at God. I was not telling God, like, okay, what happens? Like, why kill me? No one kill me. Heal me, no one heal me. Understand? Like, what sin did I commit that could have been so bad? Understand? That was when I was like, what is this now? God, what is this? Kill me now. Look at my force. I don't want to live again now. Kill me. That was when a voice came to my head. I was like, Abraham, do you know that if you die now, the voice did not use Abraham, the voice used Abi. Okay. Like, because most of the time when God wants to speak to you, he speaks to you with familiar voice that you do. Yes. So like, Abi, do you know that if you actually die now, you'll be going straight to hell? Meaning you have suffered in life and still suffered after life.
life.